Like, you know how women are, dog. Like, you can go to sleep with a woman, she can have a dream that you did something, wake up and still on you. Sometimes it'd be like, I didn't do nothing, but I got.
Stop scrolling, because what's happening in the world of celebrity relationships right now has fans completely stunned. For years, Iman Shumpert and Tana Taylor were viewed as one of Hollywood's most solid, supportive, and enviable couples. Their love story felt real, their chemistry seemed undeniable, and their family moments looked like something straight out of a fairy tale. Fans admired the way they laughed together, supported one another publicly, and built what appeared to be an unshakable foundation rooted in trust, loyalty, and genuine affection, across interviews, social media posts, music, and reality TV moments. Their relationship was often held up as an example of what modern love could look like: authentic, playful, and resilient. They weren't just a celebrity couple. They were the couple people pointed to when talking about partnership, growth, and mutual respect. Teyana, in particular, was often seen as fiercely protective of their relationship. Whenever rumors surfaced or speculation began to circulate online, she didn't hesitate to shut it down. She defended Iman publicly, corrected narratives, and made it clear that outside voices would not be allowed to interfere with what they had built together. For fans watching from the outside, her confidence reinforced the idea that their bond was rock solid. If she trusted him that deeply, why wouldn't everyone else? But now, according to multiple reports and alleged insider accounts, the story fans thought they knew has taken a shocking and emotional turn. Sources claim that Iman Shumpert allegedly broke down under intense pressure and admitted to betraying that trust, a revelation that blindsided fans and sent shockwaves across social media. This wasn't a carefully planned confession or a dramatic public announcement. According to those familiar with the situation, it happened behind closed doors, in a tense and emotionally charged private setting where years of silence, avoidance, and unspoken truths finally caught up with him. Witnesses allege that the moment was raw and heavy. His voice reportedly cracked, his hands allegedly trembled, and the composure he had maintained for years appeared to crumble under the weight of what he could no longer keep hidden. The emotional intensity of that alleged admission is exactly what has fans talking nonstop. This wasn't just surprising, it was heartbreaking. Fans didn't just feel shocked, they felt confused. Many struggled to reconcile the image they had believed in for so long with the alleged reality now coming to light. Social media exploded almost instantly, with timelines flooded by speculation, emotional reactions, debates, and disbelief. People were desperately trying to understand how something that looked so strong on the outside could be unraveling so painfully behind the scenes. According to those who claimed to have knowledge of the situation, the atmosphere in the room where this alleged confession occurred was thick with tension, not the loud, explosive kind, but the quiet devastation that hits even harder. No yelling, no theatrics, just silence, heavy breathing, and the unmistakable feeling that something permanent had shifted. Fans say they could feel the energy ripple outward through screenshots, clips, and cryptic online posts that began surfacing in the hours that followed. And once the story started circulating, there was no stopping it. Almost immediately, people began revisiting everything: old interviews, past lyrics, reality show moments. Social media captions that once seemed playful or insignificant were suddenly being dissected for hidden meaning. Fans asked themselves whether there were signs they missed, subtle clues that pointed to a deeper reality that had been concealed for years. To understand why this alleged confession hit so hard, you have to look back at the love story fans fell in love with in the first place. From the very beginning, Iman and Tana's relationship appeared joyful, genuine, and unshakable. Their early public appearances radiated mutual admiration. Fans watched as they transitioned from dating to marriage to parenthood, celebrating each milestone together in a way that felt refreshingly real for a celebrity couple. They supported one another's careers openly. They celebrated wins together. They showed up for each other in public and private moments. And over time, they built a shared image that felt aspirational without seeming forced. Tana was often perceived as the emotional backbone of the relationship. She defended Iman against criticism and gossip, reinforcing not only her trust in him but also shaping how the public viewed their marriage. The message was clear: whatever challenges existed, they were facing them together. That's exactly why this alleged confession feels so earth-shattering. The public had grown comfortable with a narrative of unwavering support and enduring love. And suddenly, that narrative was being challenged in the most painful way possible. According to insiders, the alleged admission occurred amid intense pressure, legal discussions, custody considerations, and the emotional toll of maintaining a public image while facing private struggles. Sources suggest Iman was confronted with questions he could no longer deflect or avoid, and exhaustion finally overtook him. This wasn't a confession delivered for sympathy or public redemption. It wasn't dramatic or performative. Instead, those who describe the moment say it came from guilt, emotional fatigue, and the inability to continue pretending everything was fine when it clearly wasn't. The silence that followed reportedly spoke louder than any words. The alleged admission, according to reports, involved acknowledging mistakes and betrayals without diving into explicit details. The focus wasn't on sensational specifics, but on the emotional truth of having broken trust. Observers claim it was obvious this was not a strategic move, but it collapsed under the weight of everything left unsaid. Online, reactions were immediate and intense. Some fans expressed anger and heartbreak, feeling deceived after years of believing in the couple's image. Others admitted they felt foolish for defending Iman so fiercely in the past. At the same time, a smaller group argued that while the timing was painful, there was at least some courage in admitting wrongdoing, even if it came too late. Still, most agreed on one thing: honesty does not erase harm. The contrast between the fairy tale image fans believed in and the alleged reality of hidden struggles created an emotional storm that continues to unfold. Clips of family moments, affectionate interviews, and playful exchanges are now being watched through a completely different lens. Meanwhile, Tana Taylor's alleged response has drawn just as much attention, not for what she said, but for what she did in single quotes t. According to insiders and fan observations, her reaction was one of quiet strength rather than public confrontation. There were no emotional posts, no public accusations, no dramatic statements. Instead, her composure, restraint, and dignity spoke volumes. Fans quickly noticed that she appeared to be processing everything privately, choosing silence over spectacle. And in the world of celebrity culture, that silence carried enormous weight. Many interpreted it as a sign of deep emotional reflection, self-respect, and an awareness of the long-term consequences that public reactions can bring. Her quiet presence only heightened the tensions surrounding the alleged confession. People who closely follow celebrity dynamics understand that silence in moments like this is often more powerful than words. It suggests pain, contemplation, and a refusal to let emotions be exploited for public consumption. As expected, speculation exploded. Fans debated what she might be thinking, how she might be feeling, and what her next steps could be. The uncertainty fueled even more engagement, with social media turning into a non-stop cycle of theories, opinions, and emotional reactions. Timelines filled with old clips, screenshots, memes, and heated discussions. Every new post seemed to add fuel to the fire, making it impossible to ignore the situation. As hours turned into days, the impact of the alleged confession only grew. People began speculating about long-term consequences, how co-parenting might be affected, whether trust could ever be rebuilt, and what this means for both of their careers and public images. Even among those who defended Iman's honesty, there was widespread acknowledgement that accountability does not undo emotional damage. Discussions ranged from empathy to criticism, heartbreak to disappointment, all blending into an ongoing wave of online engagement. Fans replayed interviews and family videos, now reading between the lines in ways they never had before. Beyond the personal drama,